Hi, my name is Randall Rankin, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my Easter experience today. You see, I was born in a Christian home. I'm the oldest of 7 boys, and I've grown up around Easter all my life. And I got the crucifixion side. I get that. I understand the depths of my sin and the evil that's in my heart, and understand that Jesus had to die for that somebody had to pay for the wrongs I've done. I get that. And for me, the resurrection has always been the completion of paying for my sins, the completion of paying that debt. And I never really got the joy of the resurrection. That whole little phrase, he is risen indeed. You know, the little tradition that we Christians have always seemed a little cheesy to me. Always seemed a little, yeah, that's just what we do on Easter, you know. Along with, up from the grave he rose, and hallelujah. You know, it's all part of it. You know, tradition. But today, I got the joy of the resurrection. See, this week, my little brother disappeared. As I said, I'm the oldest of 7 boys. And being the big brother, I worry about my little brothers. And we had no word of him. Found out on Friday. No word all day Friday. No word all day Saturday. And I feared the worst. I feared my little brother was gone. He works as a trucker and was in Texas. I live in California. And his truck got stolen. And we got a call from the trucking company going, hey, where is he? Has he stolen our truck? And of course we're going, no, that's not the kind of person he is. We knew he wasn't that stupid. Which of course makes us scared. My first thought was, it's a hijacking situation. So maybe it's a hostage situation, but then I realized there's no reason for a hostage in a hijacking situation. Which means my little brother was probably in a lot of danger. And man, I was scared. Because very likely he was bleeding somewhere, either dead or dying. If I was lucky, the people who killed him would have had the decency to, bury him. And many worse situations were running through my head. Where he could be, what might have happened to him. Let me tell you, that was a long 3 days. But this morning, this resurrection day, my little brother was found. Alive, well, safe. He's okay. He's alive. He's alive. Can I tell you how much I'm filled with joy? And my little brother is alive. He's safe. And what a wonderful, wonderful Easter Sunday this was. My little brother's okay. got me thinking as I'm sitting in church, bursting with joy, just wanting to tell everyone, he's okay. He's alive. He's alive. And I'm looking around going, who can I tell? Who can I tell? It dawned on me. This is what Peter was feeling. This is what John was feeling. This is what Mary Magdalene was feeling. They had just watched their best friend die, be crucified in the most gruesome manner. And they had no hope. See, at least I had the hope of maybe there's a misunderstanding, maybe there's a miscommunication, and my brothers might be okay. They didn't. They saw him die. They buried him. And as Mary Magdalene was going that morning to the tomb to perfume his rotting corpse, she was greeted by her friend. And can you imagine? I just imagine she's holding perfume and holding a basket or whatever, and it drops. And then she's so overwhelmed, she runs to the disciples. He's alive! He's alive! Can you believe it? And of course they run to the tomb. And there's no body. And there's an angel saying he's alive. You know, I never got it. I never really got it. I got the whole theological aspect. He had to rise again so that we could rise again, be that perfect sacrifice. I understood all that. But the joy, Jesus is alive. Man, I never got that till today. I never got it. Jesus is risen. The joy of that. And man, I just feel I've got to tell people. I've got to tell people, Jesus is here. He's alive. He died for you. He sacrificed himself for you. And when all hope seemed lost, for 3 days all hope seemed lost. But this morning, he's alive. And man, what a blessing it is this Easter to know he's alive. To know he's risen. My brother is alive. My Savior is alive. What a beautiful metaphor God blessed me with this weekend. You know, it scared the living hell out of me. But my brother is alive. I can't tell you how much joy that brings me. He's alive. And let me tell you, Jesus is alive. You know, having grown up in the church, the traditions can seem dead. They're just reproductions of the same thing year after year. Not this year. Not this year. This year I know he's alive.